Hello, my name is Collection Connoisseur. I collect digital thingamabobs in video games. Today I'm playing Nine Souls. So, last time on Nine Souls was a very important bit for the theme and story of this game. We recently went through this room, which was a crazy room. I don't know what to talk about with this room yet, but the other thing that we did very recently is learn about the Council Tenets. And the Council Tenets, I think, are very important. There are 10 Council Tenets, and I believe that what we've learned before is that those tenets are related to specific souls, the 10 souls, and they had symbols for the tenets. Alright, I'm going up here because I could have gone to the left, but I don't know which way I should go. So I'm just kind of going a way. By the way. There's a way behind us that we could go as well. So the 10 tenets, they're each related to one of the souls, as I understand it. And those 10 tenets have, from where we saw the data for those 10 tenets, they had the symbols, the seals, the symbols that are on the seals for the different souls on them. We could see most of those... Ouch. We could see most of those symbols. The other bit is that Ouch. Ouch. Hey, wait a minute. I didn't know they were going to continue falling. Alright, let's prepare this over here and then go in. Great. So I think the symbols that we saw on the screen and what we read about the 10 tenets, I think those were in the same order as well. And we could see most of the symbols, so therefore I can talk about which soul is which tenet a little bit more reliably, I think, than I would have anyway. So, I believe that Kwafu is the soul of loyalty, and that Gomong is the soul of equality, and then Yi, I believe, is another soul. I need to do something up here. I think I need to hack these. Yes. To add some more ropes. Let's do that. And I think Yi is probably the soul of knowledge. Based on what we know about Yi so far, he's big into knowledge of the world and scientific proofs rather than his sister, which isn't more into the mystic and musical aspect of things. So, that's what I think so far. Talking about that, there's some other things to say, really. Whoops. There's some other things to say about that, of course. Please shoot at me. Please shoot at me. There we go. There's, of course, some other things to say about that. For one, the fact that Gomong is the soul of equality is interesting, because Gomong was also the one that made slaves of people and basically told us that not all people are equal. That she has power, and that makes her important, more important than other people, essentially. However, we learned about her past, and I think her past was more... her motivations were more about equality in her past. Ooh, an artifact. Quinlan Immortal Portrait. A Solarian artifact that can be gifted to Sean. We have so many gifts now. This ancient watercolor painting is said to depict an immortal who appears in every age sporting the same appearance. Ooh, is that the Fangxi? Or Fengshui, I think is how you pronounce that. I'm trying to pronounce things. Let's go this way. So, Gomong's Gomong's equality has been kind of defeated, maybe. Kind of corrupted, I guess, is what I really want to say there. Whoa, there's fire behind me? Did not do that precisely, as I was hoping to. There we go. And then we have to talk about Kwafu then. Whoopsie daisy. Alright, let's heal. So Kwafu, I have said, in my opinion, is, in what I've read and guessed about those, is Kwafu is the soul of loyalty, which I think makes a lot of sense based on what he's said to us. And has his loyalty been corrupted? I think we could say that too, because he had loyalty. I need to learn this new enemy, which is a little difficult while talking. And I need to heal up. Alright, learn the new enemy. Darn. Oh, I didn't hold down the button. Alright. I need to find a place to rest. Because I've gotten very hurt. Oh my gosh. I just got burned again. So what is this, anyway? What? What did that accomplish? I'm gonna go this way because I want to defeat this guy too. Alright. I think we need to get back into that circle before things heat up too much. Yeah, I'm actively losing health. Okay. Well, now we need to get back to that circle. We're far away, but we did make some shortcuts on the path. Kwafu and loyalty. I think we can say Kwafu's loyalty has been corrupted, because he's loyal. He became loyal to the council, and kind of not loyal to his friend. He thought his friend was dead, to be fair, but still, I think we can still say that. His loyalty was exploited by the council. Oops. You know, we have kind of put him in a place where he couldn't attack us. I wish I got all that money. Oh no. Oh no. We're constantly losing health. Oh no, we lost all of our stuff. That was not good. We lost all of our money and experience. Granted, I don't think we had a whole lot of money, because we spent it all last time. Practically. We spent almost all of our money at the end of last time. As far as Yi is concerned, I kind of think Yi is the soul of knowledge. He's definitely not the soul of benevolence or selflessness. Innovation is one of the ones that I could have imagined that Wafu would have been, except that that doesn't go with my theory that the order that we saw the plaques was the same order that we read the tenets in. Because Kwafu's seal was over the one about loyalty. And Gomong's, we couldn't actually see Gomong's there. So I'm guessing that Gomong is the soul of equality based on what we've learned before about Gomong, and also because we could see most of the other symbols, and none of those other symbols had Gomong's seal next to them. Alright, so we wait for the giant lasers to go, right? There's the giant lasers that kill us. And then when they're done, we move over this way. And we are getting out of the place. Ooh, there we go. Let's save here before we go back into that dangerous room. Rest. Great. I do want to go back into that room. It looks like if we keep going, we'll probably get to the top of it, though. If we go this way. Well, I don't know. What did we get? Standard component. Wonderful. I want to go up there. There's a new enemy up there. Whoa, this is fire. How do we safely get up there? Can we get up there over here? I think the answer is no. I think we can't get up to the left from over this direction. But I didn't really verify that last time, so I'm going to verify it this time. Or, you know, as much as I can verify it. Yeah, I don't think we can reach that. So we had to go past the root node in order to continue over here. Although we could have gone down here, I guess, which has a thing. Pick it up. Basic component. Now, don't die. There we go. We're safe. Alright. So, are we the soul of knowledge? I think that's true. It could be insight. It's not benevolence or selflessness, unless that's been very much corrupted. And discipline is probably not it either. Justice, I could imagine we could be the soul of justice, because Yi has said that he is on a path of justice, even though he's very clearly really on a path of vengeance. He said that he's on a path of justice. So we could be the soul of justice, and our justice has been corrupted just as much as everybody else's. Like, everybody, all the other souls, their thing has been corrupted too. So I think that could be the case, but my top two choices are knowledge, in which case we're sticking to what we said, and the other one, let's get this. The other one would be justice, in which we are not doing it very well, honestly. I want to destroy this little enemy and get the money. Alright. Now, next I want to destroy the flying enemy that's over there, and then probably come right back to that place. Great, I did not get any of the money. Let's get safety though. Alright, now we go down here. This is a safe spot. Oop, it's a safe spot that has a flamethrower on it. Don't think that's normally considered safe. Alright, we need to heal. Very glad to see one of these flowers. Let's get another one of these. Or the Tao fruit, sorry. It's a fruit, not a flower. I guess they're very similar concepts. Oh my gosh. No matter where we go, we're very hurt. No, okay. Well, we're not dead. We'll just heal up, get to our safety circle, and go up and left next time. I'm very interested what happens with the other souls now, especially the soul of benevolence. Like, how is that conversation gonna go? We can't get up there. No. We have to keep going this way. Okay. If they keep doing that at a... Wait a minute. I mean, they keep attacking, but we can see it coming. Maybe they're the ones that are making the fire and stuff happen, and we need to destroy them to make it stop. I'm pretty sure we can't destroy them like this, but I thought it was worth a try. Alright, wait for the danger to go past. Yeah, it sparks up a little bit every time they hit. Yeah, they're definitely related to the background laser flames. Whoa. No, I fell to my death. Darn. I think I was actually doing that just fine. I was going to defeat that one and then go back and we would have been fine, except that I jumped into the spikes. Alright. This time we're gonna go through and probably not get hurt by things, right? That's the new plan. Don't get hurt by things as you go through. Ouch. We got hurt by something. Fail. Alright. So far so good. And that's where that is. We need to get up here to the safety circle. I would love to fight him within the safety circle. Let's turn on the safety circle. It's interesting that they don't get hurt by all of that laser stuff. Darn. Oh, they do get hurt by the flamethrowers, though. Let's heal. I see some data. Transmutation Furnace Monitor. Transmutation Furnace Data Console. Agitators in Operation 298. When the transmutation factory is operating, agitators activate the furnace core, producing intense radioactive heat waves. These target the genetic target inside the furnace, inducing the desired genetic mutations. It is not known who invented transmutation, but the Jai Kingdom was the first to industrialize the process. Powerful radiation is released during heating, so lingering nearby is strongly discouraged. Oh, and it even shows those statues controlling the furnace. We could go down. We could talk to our friend. Sir Yi, it's been a while. How fare thee? I'd prefer if you didn't get so intimate after just a few encounters. An assertion that falls short. In these inaccessible wilds, we must cherish every encounter. Besides, to tell you the truth, I am currently in a spot of trouble. Would you be willing to render assistance? With your skills, it should be a walk in the park. I shall eagerly repay the debt when the opportunity arises in the future. Let's hear it. There was once a bridge that connected westwards from here, however it has now been lifted for unknown reasons. I have recently learned that my brother, whom I've been trying to find for many years, resides somewhere across that bridge. I came here in a great hurry, only to sigh in dismay. My hope is that you will be able to lower the bridge and grant me the opportunity to reunite with my brother. If it's on the way, I'll consider it. Of course, I shall be grateful for anything. I shall linger herein. Please, spend to your heart's content should there be any commerce to conduct. Don't think we have enough money for commerce. Well, let's see what we have. Yeah, we only have 376. The cheapest is 600, which I would buy, honestly. But we don't have it. So, I'm worried about his brother, because we know that he is a combat droid, essentially, that is not doing combat anymore. Presumably his brother is also a combat droid. Can we get up there? I'm pretty sure we can. So let's see if we can. Because if we go up to our safety circle... Oh, actually we can just go this way. Great. Oh, but we don't know how to defeat that thing. And... get away. Alright, heal up. We still don't know how to defeat the thing up there. Also, we could have just dropped down. I realize that now. Dropped down from way up there, not where I just went. Okay. Ooh, hack. Great. We have enabled an elevator. Let's go. I'm very much wandering through this section of the game. That is something that we have to hit from the other side, right? Yes, even though we can see it. And we have Charge Strike. We have to hit it from the other side. Whoa, something hit me? Oh, it was the falling spikes. Right, I forgot about that. There's a down path behind us, as well as the path that I'm going right now. There's a shadow guy. Oh. I saw him in the shadow. He was hiding. Where is that? I know it's this way. Where did we go just then? Oh, right, we went into the elevator. So getting back that way should be pretty easy, I think, because that's not too far away. Alright, go back to where we were, because we definitely want to preserve the amount of money and experience that we collected. And I just realized we have 2 skill points, so we could have learned a skill. We should learn a skill. I went up this way and got hit by that, just like I did that time. Perfect. We have fought this guy many times. Not this particular one, but one of these enemies. And we're not that bad at it, usually. But we were both of those times. Okay. Oh my gosh. Alright. We just discovered a major enemy, a mini-boss. Tried to get out of the way. Ooh, I got killed by the ceiling. Alright, that was the first attempt on that one. I wish we had a closer root node, and I bet there would be a closer one. Let's search around for a different root node this next time. I'm pretty sure there would be one over there. I'd like to find it. Don't spend too much time looking for it though, because the thing is, if we don't find it quickly, then we might actually not get our experience and money, stuff like that. Ooh, ooh. No, we actually lost it. We lost it right there. How very sad. Alright, well, we're losing our money again in this particular area. How sad. We did have about 300, which I would have liked to keep. This is another reason why I want there to be a closer root node, because it's very easy to take damage on the way to that mini-boss. The place that we could have gone instead of directly toward that enemy is going down right here. And maybe there's a root node close down here. You know? Doesn't really look like there would be. Not to mention, I don't know how we would get across this gap. Yeah, I don't know how we would get across that gap. I'm gonna search with my scout mode, because that's what scout mode is for, searching. Yeah, I think we're supposed to get it from the other side. Ooh, but there is a root node down there. Alright. Well, in order to get to the root node, we have to go at least through this. I don't know if we have to go to the boss. Alright, we've got no health. We just have one heal. Alright, so I think we went down this way. And this goes straight toward the boss. Oh no. We actually have to defeat this boss. Alright. So, one of the things that we're going to do is do that. Oh gosh, the ceiling got me. Okay. Actually doing fine against this enemy. But I'm very worried about the ceiling killing me. Almost got hit there, I think. Oh, I kind of barely dodged that one. Coming over here. Alright, as long as the ceiling doesn't hit me, we got it. Alright, got it on the second try. Standard component. Let's get to the root node. Glad we defeated the boss, though. We know the root node is left of us. Nice. That guy's on the other side of a drop. Oh, no. I was trying to dash away from him. Well, at least we defeated the mini-boss, so we should be able to go that path now. It'd be nice to not have to go through these rooms, because these rooms require us to stand still for a fair amount of time. Also, I really should have learned a skill just then. Alright, so, down we say, down. Now, this should be much easier, so that I should not die at all, not even close to dying, right? Because there's no reason for me to get hurt when I've already defeated the main enemy on the way, right? I mean, this guy's here, and he apparently is immune to the spikes. No, he's getting hit by the spikes. Alright, I should not go after him. He got defeated by the spikes. Awesome. So, we're going down. Excellent. You are the one that defeated me. How sad. So you've got my experience and stuff. There we go. We had 107 money with him. Oh, come on. I just jumped a little bit too high. And then where is the root node? It's right over here, right? It was up this way, which I can't get to. Oh, no, it's right here. The chest is up there. And we can probably get it after we go in this. Let's learn a new thing. I wonder what we're going to learn this time. I've certainly wanted some other type of vertical movement when we don't have a grapple point. So I'm hoping that we get that. But let's see. What does our dream give us this time? If a Feng Shi could ever evade attacks in the air, they would put themselves at significantly less risk. Ooh. Yes. Wonderful. That is something I have been almost assuming that we already had sometimes. This is becoming a bottleneck. I don't know. I think that it makes some sense. Wonderful. This will be useful for moving effortlessly among the hordes of combatants. I agree completely. To fly as free as a bird across the sky, that's the appeal of this exquisite technique. Alright, so are you going to attack me in the air and I have to dodge in the air? Is that how it works? Or are you just going to give it to me directly? Apparently give it to me directly this time. That's unusual. Normally I have to prove myself, other than the parkour course that we just went on. Air dash. Huzzah. So, let's put it to good use. Can we use it to go here? Of course we can. Wonderful. Collected a basic component. So that's how we could get back up there. Which, there is a path that we can probably take up there now. I'm just noticing that we've got a lot of hang time after we finish our dash, too. Which is cool. And I have to get used to that, because I certainly wouldn't expect it. Got him. Okay. I couldn't reflect that. Got him. Okay, I see. I was supposed to jump up there and dash through the guy. That was the concept. Alright. You. We have met you for the first time. Got him. And we're making a lot of money off the enemies now. I remember enemies giving us 8 money, and this one just gave us 36, I think. And it doesn't take them a long time to die, either. Oh. We go in like this. Hack that. Oh, I see. So we changed the direction. We need to do this. Alright. And then we can change the direction back. A standard component. I do like how much of those we've gotten. I actually don't need that move to get in there, but we did it anyway. Sure. Move it back the other way. And we have to get on this one. And where do I want to go now? I mean, I don't even know what area we're in, honestly. Let's look at our map. We're in the factory underground. The factory Great Hall is where we were before. So the factory is where Ryu told us we should go. So, let's go this way. Also, oh man, I'm gonna have to reverse to point this out. I believe that's the symbol for this particular soul. That's the symbol. And if we correlate that with what we read last time and the order of the pillars, I should be able to predict which soul that is, like which tenet applies to this soul. So I'm going to put that on the screen right now. Know that it was a prediction ahead of time. I just don't have my picture in front of me immediately. Alright. So clearly this is going to turn on at some point, and it's not on yet, so we don't need to worry about it yet. But I think it's going to be harder to get out of here than it was to get in. Alright, we're going to heal. That up there looks like it's also not on, and it's going to be on later. Yeah, the defenses are turned off. Or the entirety of the factory is turned off. Interesting. Maybe we turn it on right here. I believe so. Yep, we turned on the factory, which makes it much more difficult to not get hurt. But it does probably allow me to move throughout the factory. Okay. And this is going up into nowhere, so we don't want to ride that up. Ooh. Yanlao. Hold it. For what purpose do you journey to my humble repository? I'm here to take out the trash. Your words conceal other intentions. If you could lay down your arms, perhaps we could sit down and converse. I thought Lord Yanlao, a man of propriety, would greet me in person. Young man, there is no need to be defiant. I am aware of your plight. Your mentor, Aigong, did indeed wrong you. You are justified in your... I'm here for you, not Aigong. Ahem, allow me to finish. As I was saying, given your suffering, your current agitation is hardly surprising. Even so, ponder this with a clear mind. Time cannot be rewound. Your relentless pursuit will only result in destruction, nothing more. Heed my advice. Sometimes one must learn to forgive and forget. You murderers want to lecture me about forgiveness? What a joke. Ahem, you must not interrupt when your elders are speaking. Why are you so incorrigible? Why show no mercy when you're already right? Sigh, when you reach my age, you'll understand. Wait, what is my age again? What's my age again? Reminds me of Blink-182. Just hand over your seal. You're turning senile. How discourteous. Enough. I've long known that you won't heed my words. However, my good manners compel me to greet you. I do not snub etiquette. Spare a thought for the plight of all Solarians, not just yourself. A gentleman bows and adapts. There is no shame in surrender. So, character bio updated. Now, he was kind of nice, actually. You know? For what that's worth. Probably not worth that much. So if I hack into this, it puts them wherever they are. How about that? That's a good way. And then we came from over here, yes. So we can go up now. And we probably should be going up now. Okay. Got him. He has 47 money, by the way. That's a lot of money. I want to go to the right, honestly. Oh, there's a route node here. How about that? I'm glad I wanted to go to the right. Let's learn a skill. I've been putting this off for no real reason. Ooh, we learned air dash, which is off to the side and does not have an upgrade, sadly. So, this one, the Swift Rise, clearly is pretty good. In a few battles recently, I've been on the floor, and then I get hit multiple times because I'm on the floor. So that would be very helpful. Enhanced Talisman is nice. Azure Recovery is not very important. That's nice. The Chi Boost. There's another Chi Boost over here. Backlash increases the internal damage dealt by a successful Tai Chi kick or skull kick. I have not been using the skull kick. I think we should do the Swift Rise. So I'm going to do it. And I realize now that we have this kick that we can do, or what's called a kick. And we should probably use it sometime. Ooh, a clam. Let's talk first. Is there anything you need from me? Do you need any guidance? I'll confess everything. Please stop staring at me. Enjoy a sublime eternity amongst the evergreen foothills, New Quenlin, the second home of your dreams. Do you have questions you would like me to answer? Give me a status report on this region. Status? For the warehouse zone, it's a warehouse. What is there to report? Oh, I'm sorry, I meant to say that everything's fine in the warehouse zone. Logistics systems report, distribution and collection of resources for each zone is in progress. A special reminder, containers in the repository may move at any time. Entering on foot is very dangerous, so please take care. Tell me where Yanlao is. Lord Yanlao? I'll speak, just please don't raise your voice like that. He has not been in good health and has retired to the Boundless Repository's central control room to rest. You will not be able to meet him. Is Yanlao's health deteriorating? Multiple organ failure. It's the terminal stage of Tianhuo. There's little that can be done. Elderly patients like Lord Yanlao must remain in his soulscape as much as possible so as to slow down the virus's destruction. If he has to be awakened, he could lose up to a year of his life expectancy in a week. But rest assured, upon arrival at New Quenlin, no one will have to suffer from disease as long as orders are followed. Goodbye. Is it over? Phew, thank goodness. I mean, not quite, because the next thing I'm going to do is ask you for your chip. Og, what are you doing? No, losing chips is my greatest fear. I'll do anything. If you want my map data, I'll give you a copy for 400 Jin, please. Please have mercy. I'm going to pay for it. Thank you, thank you. Shall make a copy of it right away. Please let me go. I wasn't really trying to steal it, you know? Alright, the warehouse zone chip. Great. I could leave the warehouse zone right now? Why would I do that? It might just go to a different section of the warehouse zone. We should probably go that way. Can't go up there. Alright, we're going to go to one more route node if we can find it. Let's see where this goes. Ooh, it opens the bridge. Excellent. Excellent. No words can express my gratitude for what you have done. If you're willing, I would like to bequeath you a treasure as a token of gratitude. If you would like to barter, ask away. I shall await your departure before moving on. We got the Revival Jade. When HP reaches 0 for the first time, you will revive and gain 25% health. That sounds pretty nice. Honestly. Honestly, that sounds pretty nice. We might have to put that on at some point. We still don't have enough for the Dragon's Whip, but we're getting closer. Alright, let's go back this way, I think. And let's see if we can find another route node over here. Should we rest at this one again? Yes, we've taken damage. Did we even rest on it the first time? I don't think we did. Alright, should I put this on? The answer is yes. What would I take off? I'm not willing to take those off. Alright. Should I? Yes, I said that. Will I? No. I also said that. Hey look, it's his face again, and his eyes. We could go through that path, or we could go further up here. I want to try further up here first. Ooh, some of them have broken sides. Seems like all of those have a broken side. I should not have gotten hit by that. And the one in front of us has a broken top. So we need to be very careful about which one we're going on. I'm glad I chose one that doesn't have a broken side to it, you know? Oh, it got crushed. Mine did have cracks in it, and apparently that's what the cracks meant. It got crushed. I jumped into that, honestly. Okay, ooh, we need to heal. Alright. Ooh, what's this? Could be nice. Could be very dangerous. Alright. We're fighting several of these guys, I guess? And I need to heal already. Alright, let's not get killed. In a battle that should be easy. Well, I died very fast in that battle that should be easy. Alright, let's go back up there. All we had to do was jump across this. Alright, we've gotten hurt a couple times already on the way up here. I think I should heal before I start the combat up here. Although when we get this, we heal. So we heal at the beginning regardless. Alright, this guy's dangerous. Let's heal. We completely missed each other. Got him. Oh my gosh, there's a... The ceiling is falling. I have to defeat these fast, too. Alright. Let's heal while he's doing that. He's not the last one, we might not make it. We might not make it. Come on, we don't want to die from the ceiling. Oh, the ceiling stops there. Okay, then we're fine, right? It just means we have less room, which we can deal with, right? Just have to heal. Have to heal again, which we will do right now. Run away, heal. We got it. Alright, what's in here? It is... the Breather Jade. Striking enemies with a slash attack will recover some internal damage back into health. What? That's great. I do slash attacks all the time. Alright. That's actually really good. I like it. We might have to put that one on. I need so much capacity for my Jades, because I want to wear a lot of them. I need to be able to get back over, which means we need one that does not have a broken top. There we go. And then the next one in line. Alright, that didn't go very well. Oh my gosh, that didn't go very well either. Great. No, I might die here. I'm gonna be very sad if I die at this part. No! I'm trying to do something that I keep failing at, because I'm not jumping at the right time. Glad this one wasn't broken. Alright, we died. So we're gonna go back up that way. And I'm gonna get my experience, and we're going to rest the next root node that we find. And do the game from there. Wherever that happens to be. Okay. I didn't get hurt by that one for once. I want to get on this one. So that we can go over here. That's gonna break, actually. Right. No, why am I so bad at this? I guess I should just be more patient. I'm on a fine one to be on right now. And we can move on to this one. And this one is a fine one to be on. This one is too. When this goes up, we can go over... We don't really want to go over to that one, actually. We want to go over to the next one. And then we might want to drop down onto this one. I don't know. Yeah, drop down onto that one and go over. Ungrateful, ignorant brat. You truly are a pest. We opened an elevator. Great. What were you? We haven't fought you in a little bit. Alright, let's heal. But I really just do not want to die. Can we destroy this ourselves? No. That did not destroy it either. I wasn't sure if it would. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I want to fight those guys right now. We're just trying to find a root node. I like how much damage my deflects do. You are dangerous. And we need to somehow get... That would have done it if I didn't jump the other way. There we go. I guess we'll get this. Virtual reality device. A Solarian artifact that can be gifted to Xuan Xuan. We have so many gifts for Xuan Xuan. The Draconis Anima is a head-mounted virtual reality device from the Shang Kingdom. It simulates all 5 senses by sending signals directly to the brain. And then... this... we're gonna have to wait a whole lot. Wait for it. Now go. Now go. Good. And down. And then we're not done yet. Great. I think that was the only hack. Yeah. Wait a minute. I don't know what that told us. I don't know what we actually learned from that, or what we did. Ooh, we can hack this? Oh no. Alright. Can we walk onto that? We can. Alright, we're in a giant robot suit. Crazy. That did hurt us. I can't tell what the health of this guy is, but... Ooh, can we pick that up? We can. Advanced component. Can we drop down with this guy? We can't jump with this guy. How do we go down? Oh, we can... it's a lift. We can use it. We destroyed those things up there. We did. Alright. I have no idea how much health we have in this robot suit. Alright. Oh, we can deflect their attacks back at them. Got it. Alright, I guess the robot suit goes this way. Go, robot suit. Destroy everything. Destroy. We did get hurt by that guy behind us. I think we can deflect attacks, basically. Oh, and we have a shield. I didn't really notice that we had a shield. Good point. Okay, so when this shoots at us, we deflect it. Yeah. Putting your grubby hands all over my machinery. Alright, and robot suit has to stop there. So we eject. Wonderful. Warehouse database. Boundless repository inventory records. Inventory status good. System update. Ape Men material batch 267 has arrived at the transmutation factory. Hexachrome vault records encrypted and cannot be viewed. This fully automated logistics network was developed by using a patent from one of Yanlao's ancestors. The levitating crates are stacked to maximize space efficiency. The system automatically transports required materials to each area and replenishes them regularly while also collecting and recycling waste materials. In other words, it's a great factory. Hide inside container. Let's say no right now. Okay, let's say yes. I want to find a root node. Find a root node. I wonder if we're traveling toward the boss man or not. I think we are. How are you doing, dear brother? Today, the last store in town closed its doors. Life has become a lot more inconvenient. But don't worry, I've been managing. I scrubbed clean the big jar in the backyard and pickled a bunch of vegetables. The jars seemed massive in my memory, enough to fit the both of us. Now they look so small in comparison. And then the memory. Yi? You're in here, right? You can't hide from me. We're in a jar. We're reading inside of a jar. I like it. Ew, it smells like pickled veggies in here. Keep it down, or Mom and Dad'll find us. It's okay. Mom's looking for you way over in the other courtyard. What are you reading? I want to read it too. Go away. This is a book about talismans. There's nothing fun about it. Hey, you're reading these again. Mom's going to get real mad if she finds you. Dad says science makes people violent. Reading these books will make us... Why else do you think I'm hiding in this pickling jar? Pa, don't believe that nonsense. Ignorant country folk can only understand the world through their own prejudices. Science is simply a tool. Whether it's good or evil rests with the user and how they use it. Okay, I don't get science, but I know you'll definitely do no wrong. I've been telling Mom and Dad that you're only being rebellious because you want to prove that you're worthy. That's not the case, silly. I don't have to prove anything. Once I succeed and excel, they'll see how wrong they were. Can we go outside, Yi? Dad wants to take us to the seaside. They didn't mean it. I'm sure they wanted you to come out so we could play together. Not interested. You go have fun on your own. I knew you'd say that. Fine. Then I'll just stay right here. Can you read to me? How do you pronounce that? Oh, you're squishing me. I like the sister. I'm sealing the jars now. Over the winter they'll ferment and be ready to eat next year. I don't know if I'll get to taste them myself, but this year's greens were so lush. I pickled the best ones. If you ever come back, just whip up a steaming pot of rice and we'll have a feast ready. There I am. And we get ejected. So, what I really want to find as quickly as we can is a place to rest on this side. I kind of think we're going to reconnect to an area that we knew, but maybe not. Can we hurt that guy? Yes, okay. I didn't know if that shield worked like the other ones. This we have to hit from the other side. Ooh, a ranged guy using a shield. That's annoying. What's this? Oh, that was probably the thing that was allowing them to have shields. So we destroyed it, which means they don't have shields anymore. Warning, the elevator system is currently low on power. Please turn on the power supply on both sides before boarding. Alright. There's the root node. Great. We're going to do this area next time. And I have been just flying through these areas. Alright. This... We went very far in the world this time. I think that's pretty good. In this episode, I discovered a new character, the soul Yanlao. I found 2 data. I collected 3 new items, 2 of them gifts for Xuan Xuan. I picked up 2 new jades, both excellent. I wish I had more jade slots. And I learned 2 new skills, Air Dash and Swift Rise. Check out my tracking sheet, link in the video description. New episodes every Saturday, and thanks for watching.